This is the easiest way to wrap your gifts with things that you most likely already have at hand at home, which is a pair of scissors, some tape, and some wrapping paper. Okay, so to begin, you want to roll out your wrapping paper. Don't think about this part too much, you guys. You just have to make sure you have enough to wrap around the entire box. And I'm just using my tape right here as kind of like a little weight to hold down the wrapping paper. And always make sure that you wrap your gift with the face facing down. It just looks a lot better this way. And here I am just measuring, making sure that the wrapping paper is going to cover all the way. So here's the little corner, me making a crease with my fingers so I know exactly where to cut. And you can measure your wrapping paper starting on whichever end. You could see I did it first with the rolled up side and then the end of the wrapping paper here. But regardless, it's going to cover the entire box. Okay, and then for the sides of the box, you just want to kind of lift up the wrapping paper and make sure that the wrapping paper is at least covering 3/4 of the sides. And then I make a little indent so I know exactly where to cut. Go in, cut that excess piece off because it makes wrapping so much easier to not have all of this wrapping paper that's really not necessary. And I'm just going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Again, you just want to make an indent about 3/4 up of the side of the box. You could see me making the indent again and then cutting all of the excess wrapping paper off. And you can see here kind of what I'm talking about, that it has to cover at least 3/4 of the side of the box. And then you're going to take over one end of the wrapping paper, cover over 3/4 of the back of the box, and just kind of firmly press it with your nails so it creates that crease on there and it stays that way. And then you just see me here just folding in the edge of the wrapping paper so the fold looks nice and clean and crisp. So once you have that all folded in, you're just going to fold it over your other edge of the wrapping paper, just like this. And then stick a piece of tape on it to secure that down. Okay, we're going to start with one side first. You just kind of want to push in the ends of the wrapping paper. It kind of naturally just goes in that way. Just make sure you do not have any creases on each flap. And it's not going to look even, you guys, but that doesn't matter because this part is going to be the side that's kind of hiding in underneath the other flap. So you can see I'm just going to fold it down just like that. And then create those creases with the other flap that's going to hide over our other flap. So just like that. Then we're going to lift up the other side and secure it with a piece of tape. And then moving on to the other side, we're just going to do the exact same thing. The side that's folded in, that's going to be the side that you put underneath that as the bottom flap because you want it to be covered. I'm just going to go in and just use the nicer flap to cover over the other flap. And then securing that with a piece of tape. And that's it, you guys. It's literally the easiest way to wrap a gift. You can use this for any type of gift, any type of box, and it works pretty much the same. Hope this was helpful and follow us for more.